Alrighty, I think it's about time to add the water. I think that the plants have gotten a good root system going, and I think personally that they're looking great. They've gotten so much greener than what they were since I bought them, and they're looking really good. So let's add the water. If you look closely, you can notice that I used a plastic bag in my hand to block the water from messing up the soil and the plants. Alright, now I'm going to use this net to scoop out some of the little stuff that floated to the top. And I plugged in my filter and hooked it up right there, and it's flowing. And I'll see you when I'm done scooping out. It's all looking great. It's still really cloudy just because I just added the water, but it's looking really good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of the little Monte Carlo like I was wanting to do before, and I'm gonna stick it in some of the spaces in the rocks, so that I can have Monte Carlo growing on the rocks too. Before it didn't work because it didn't get wet enough, and so it dried up. But overall, I think it's looking awesome right now. We'll go in a little bit and pick up some plants for the background. Alright, so I found a small piece of Monte Carlo, and I'm gonna try and plant it in the rock. There we go, it's planted right there, and hopefully it'll grow out and look really good. Alright, we just got back from my local PetSmart, and I have Amazon sword, water wisteria, and Anubias Nana. And oh my gosh, there's a snake. Don't worry guys, this is just Zilla, my baby ball python. And you can check him out in the top right corner. I have a video for you to watch. So let's plant these plants. Alright, so I got some water here, and I'm gonna wash out the roots because they have that stuff in there. I don't want to stick that in my tank. So I'm gonna wash it out in the water, and then I'll start planting them. I'm gonna start with the Amazon sword, and it has some dead leaves that I'm gonna pull off first. Alright, now I'm gonna remove the dead leaves, because those are not useful in my tank. And now I'm going to wash off the roots. Alright, now that I have all the stuff out of the roots, I'm going to sit this aside and do the same to the others so that I can plant those too. Next up we have the Anubias Nana, and I'm going to rinse it off. Now that these roots are good, I'll set them aside with the Amazon sword. Now we have the water wisteria. I'm going to rinse those roots off too. These roots, they're not very big roots, so hopefully they'll still stay in the ground well, or in the soil well. Alright, now I want to plan where I want to plant my plants at. I'm thinking about planting the Anubias, like right in there. I definitely want the Amazon sword somewhere in the back because it's a really tall plant. And then the water wisteria, I might just do kind of all around everywhere. Alright, so far this is what I've got. And that's my CO2 diffuser over there. In my next video, I'll show you how I made my DIY CO2. Because a lot of these plants, in order to carpet, the Monte Carlo and the dwarf baby tears need the CO2. And a lot of the sword plants and other plants need CO2. And I decided to stick some Monte Carlo in the rock just because I thought it looked cool. I have some more plants to add that I'm going to add a little bit later in this video because they're in my dad's tank and I'll show you them right now. Alright, so this is my dad's tank. And I'm going to be taking some of these. These are Java ferns. And then I'm going to get some of these. These are the El Nino ferns. He has a lot of Java moss. I don't know if I'll be getting that yet, but I know I'll be getting that sometime. He's got this. This is his bonsai tree. He's still working on it. And he's got a bunch of guppies in his tank, just like mine. He's also got a bunch of shrimp in his tank. And then he has the neon tetras, more shrimp. The shrimp really like the Java moss. And he has hornwort up here. And if you look closely, there's a tiny little baby. That's a baby guppy. Oh, there's two of them. And that's because the guppies breed in here too. There's another one up there. Before they even have color on them. So that's my dad's tank. And I'll show you when we're adding those plants next. Alright, now we have little baby plants. Little baby El Nino ferns and Java ferns from my dad's tank. And I'm gonna plant them in my tank. There's even a little one right there. So little. But they'll grow to be a lot bigger, as you saw in my dad's tank. And let's go to the fish tank montage. Make sure to comment down below what is your favorite part of this tank. Mine, it's gotta be the Dragonstone, of course. But the Nubius, I like the dark green colors in it, and I'd like to get another one of those. And also comment what other plants I should add to my tank too. I think I want to get some more Amazon swords for the back too. And I'll have all this, well, most of the stuff that I used, like the Substrate and the rocks, I ordered them off Amazon, and I'll have the links to their Amazon link in the description below. So if you're wanting something like that, and all these rocks came in one kit, besides the Dragonstone, but you can order that from the link. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time on Yow's Hoppin' Hilltop Farm.